President Donald Trump will meet with Rod Rosenstein Thursday after the Deputy Attorney General went to the White House Monday expecting to be fired. Rosenstein met with Chief of Staff John Kelly and spoke with Trump, who is in New York. At the request of Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, he and President Trump had an extended conversation to discuss the recent news stories, White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders said in a statement. Because the president is at the United Nations General Assembly and has a full schedule with leaders from around the world, they will meet on Thursday when the president returns to Washington, D.C. If he leaves, Rosenstein's departure would spark immediate questions about the long-term job security of Special Counsel Robert Mueller. Noel Francisco, the Solicitor General, would take on oversight of Mueller's investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 presidential election. Jay Sekulow, one of Trump's attorneys, said on his radio show on Monday that if Rosenstein left and a new person was put in place overseeing the Mueller probe, there should be a review and basically a timeout on this inquiry. The expectation that Rosenstein will leave the administration came after the New York Times reported he secretly discussed recording President Donald Trump and invoking the 25th Amendment to remove the president from office. California Rep. Adam Schiff, the top Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee, said on Twitter that Rosenstein should force Trump to fire him rather than resign. Rosenstein should continue to do his job, protect the independence of the DOJ, and if the president intends to obstruct justice, force Trump to fire him, Schiff tweeted. New York Rep. Jerry Nadler, the top Democrat on the House Judiciary Committee, said to CNN's Kate Bolduan earlier Monday that the developments were very upsetting and called it another step in the unfolding slow-motion Saturday Night Massacre, a reference to a pivotal Nixon-era episode that precipitated former President Richard Nixon's resignation. One of Rosenstein's top critics in Congress said in a statement as the news unfolded on Monday that the events reinforced GOP calls for access to documents from the Justice Department and FBI. Whether or not the latest reports on Rod Rosenstein are true, one thing is clear: what is happening at the Department of Justice is a travesty, said Rep. Mark Meadows, R. North Carolina. The total lack of transparency and accountability among senior FBI and DOJ officials has devolved into a constant wheel of behind-the-scenes gamesmanship, with anonymous leaks left and right, each seeking to create their own narrative and save face with the public.
When it's just you, well, times can be tough.